Some people seem to have a natural talent for flushing their money, and others down the toilet. Here's a collection of them for you to point and laugh at. For the record, this is not the correct way to remove a tire. Her husband's not only her greatest supporter, but also her greatest provider of public humiliation. This takeout place provides you with your own can opener, whether you like it or not. Despite the cheap equipment, cucumber baseball is the most expensive sport. And now a hole-in-one. Car window. Fitting a new kitchen? Remember to take out missile insurance. When a 2-year-old gets locked in her room, mom and dad turn into badass cops. This unoccupied house decided it couldn't take the stress any longer and had a complete breakdown.
What?
In these tough economic times, it's not unusual to share a house purchase with someone, although preferably not several hundred termites.
So it looks like they're coming up through this crack right here.
Here's a masterclass in how to move a closet with gentleness and precision. This freeway has turned into a magical waterfall. Maybe a unicorn with road rage lives underneath. What's the best way to open an expensive bottle of champagne? By smashing an expensive chandelier.
Look at that white.
Dude, that was awesome.
An expensive situation to get out of, but should also be an impossible one to get into. Proof that cats don't respect humans.
He killed my laptop.
This is obviously the correct, perfectly foolproof way of carrying a tower of expensive Chromebooks.
Cannonball!
This cannonball turned out to have a similar effect to the real thing. When you decide that it's time to move on to the next bar. If you really go out of your way to win a ceramic dog, then try not to celebrate by smashing the ceramic dog. And now, the deadliest musical instrument ever made. Here's some quite literal break dancing.
My God! Lamesa!
And now a man breaking his weightlifting record and his sunglasses. His Back to the Future style door is now firmly in the past. How to drown a drone 101. When your CNC machine has a crush on you. Well, almost. That moment when you start your motorcycle and then remember you don't know how to ride a motorcycle.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry!
Fancy a supercar? Well, you might just be able to afford this one.
Bro, you can't have shit nice and easy. I swear to God, man, you can't have shit nice and easy.
That screaming sound you hear is an emergency brake pleading for its life. A substance as expensive as marble needs a machine that's guaranteed to keep it in one piece.
Took forever to get it done.
You're about to witness the precise moment a man decides to have his son adopted.
What are you doing? God damn it!
Stairs are for legs, not wheels. Here's a moment when a man suddenly realizes that his welding torch needs to get a little hot. You get the feeling that this car hasn't had regular service. There's no use crying over spilled cake. This is his son's first and last driving lesson. Hey, at least no one was hurt.
Sorry. It's alright. It's no problem.
Here's an example of why your car should be the same height when it comes out of the car park as when it goes in. When jealousy tastes like beer. Akimbo motorcycle tip, put the kickstand down. If you don't speak car, then this sound translates as expensive.
Just like that.
Next week on Idiots Playing with Electricity, how to clean your toaster in the bath.
Are you seeing this on the camera?
And open it up, leave it on its side, let it all clean, and it's good to go again.
Yeah.
I'll do it every time.
Luckily, this guy doesn't work for Mountain Rescue. If any car is designed with drifting in mind, then this one isn't it. When golf courses are designed with a water hazard, this isn't usually what they have in mind.
I sit down on the edge, just because why would I not sit on the edge? And right when he's filming, it falls away, it washes out.
This feature is called a moonroof, which is strange because the moon usually stays in one piece. This is a truck show, so this guy decided to show how good he was at crashing them. It's a medical fact that the cuter your kids are, the more destruction they can cause. How to break your RV and your truck in one swift move.
What the hell?
This guy seems to be really on top of every aspect of remote control aircraft ownership. Well, except landing. When a bar very suddenly decided to introduce an all-you-can-drink deal. Imagine explaining to your boss that not only has your van stopped working, but you also need a lifeboat to come and rescue you. It's always important to keep your highly expensive electrical items nice and clean. It's always fun to drive your $4 million car down an uneven road. You know how you sometimes walk into a clothing store, take one look around, and just leave? Luckily, no one was hurt in this version of that event. Golfing in a tornado. What could possibly go wrong? Sometimes a nice gesture just isn't enough.
Saying, sorry for the damage on your car, can't afford to fix it, but here's chocolate instead. Left this, and here's the damage on my car.
This guy's attempt to look like a 90s hip-hop star obviously went badly wrong. When you're not as strong as you think,
Ooh, it broke the. Oh my god.
the very least you expect from a car tire is that it's attached.
Oh my goodness. It's throwing sparks.
We've all been frustrated with video games from time to time, but this kid takes it to an entirely new level. The world's most optimistic taxi driver? A bad worker always blames his tools. An expensive fail for the man on the ground, but probably not a great moment for the passengers either. When you try to make your display a work of art, but end up creating modern art on the floor instead. Here's a guy who's bowling a far from perfect game. Yeah, I'll just lift this very heavy and very expensive engine on my own.
What?
Pro tip from Akimbo, turn your remote control plane on before throwing it off a mountain. The great thing about supercars is how reliable they are. Here's a smaller, drier version of the film Titanic. And once again, we have some impressive drone flying, and swimming, and drowning. If you're a new driver, you might not know this, but gas is flammable. A technique to open your bottles and your window permanently. The guy was clearly under the impression that wood is magnetic. Some babies destroy more TVs than 1970s rock bands on the road. This private jet clearly needed a new paint job, so climate change activists decided to help out. They were even kind enough to paint the windows. VR headsets, responsible for more household breakages than a tornado. Yeah, that no entry sign was just for other people, not for him and his asphalt-proof car.
Stop! Let us stay!
No note, no remorse, no redeeming features whatsoever. If he can't get out, then how did he get in? Luckily, nobody was injured, apart from her chances of ever being invited to another barbecue. When you try to lift a truck but end up screaming something that sounds like truck.
Sure, that wasn't supposed to happen.
This woman obviously misunderstood the term off-road vehicle. Thankfully, there were plenty of people around to help.
There's a line in the front of the boat.
My team's over there at the fence.
Just let me know if I can help in any capacity.
It's impressive when a chef works with a large amount of flame, and occasionally catastrophic. If the forklift driver drops an oven, then that's an expensive fail. If he drops it onto a Ferrari, then he's definitely gonna get fired. It's usually only in 1920s Hollywood movies that you get to swing from a chandelier. Luckily, he was fine. Or unluckily, given that vest. Hey, don't forget to close your... Never mind. This machine will clean your wheels, or eat them, depending on what kind of mood it's in. If you own a Porsche, then you want to keep it clean, even the inside of the trunk. In order to succeed, you need to experience a lot of failures. So, now you've seen a whole bunch of them, why not be successful at clicking subscribe?